I mean, I do, but they don't have to be like
5'8's cool.
4'11" is
2, yeah.
You know,
but how tall are you?
5'8" is cool.
How tall are you?
I'm 5'3".
Okay, so that's a good. So you can still wear heels if he's 5'8", because y'all would be same height.
Even if I'm taller than him, if the guy has enough confidence in the fact that his height
it's so
is
attractive.
taller, you know what I'm saying?
I say this all the time, guys. Like, yeah, if you walk like you're 6 foot tall, nobody gives a fuck if you're 5'8".
Not at all.
Not at all.
I don't know.
It definitely. Well, we're gonna see. Well, we will see that ladies all do have different preferences. So you might have that one, but there are some women that are like, I won't go under 6. You know, it just depends. Everybody's different. What about you? What's the height preference you're going for?
So for me, I've never been the type of person to be like, I'm not going to give you a chance based off of like your outer appearance, but I do have a preference, and I would have to say at least like 6'1", 6'2".
At least 6'1", 6'2".
I like to be on my tippy toes, like
Mm-hmm.
you know, give you a hug, you know, feel like, you know,
makes you feel special.
Yeah.
Like a little midget or something.
Yeah.
What about you? What Yeah. So what about you? What height are you needing?
Well, I'm 5'10".
Yeah, so you need the height.
Yeah.
I would like it, but it doesn't come around that often, so I'm not gonna act like it's just a big deal for me. So like my height or taller.
Yeah. And like you would be okay wearing heels with him, and it wouldn't bother you.
You're just gonna have to deal with it.
Yeah. I think there's some guys that they got the confidence, they don't give a shit. You can wear the heels. What about you? Are you looking for a certain height?
Yes, 5'11" to 6'6".
Oh, you humbled yourself a little bit.
Relax.
Yeah, I'm coming back for you. Don't worry, I'm coming back for your ass. What about you? What's the height preference that you're going for, you think?
Preferably a lot taller than me, like 6'3", 6'4", but I've done 6'1" before.
But that's because you're a tall girl, right?
I'm 5'11".
Yeah. So guys, that's the only reason why, it's because she's tall. So.
Yes.
What about you? What's your height preference?
I'm the same, but I dated someone shorter than me, so I don't think like height has a, it is what it is. If I feel your vibe, then I feel your vibe.
Okay, we got a bunch of humble people. I mean, the ones that are expecting something tall, it's because y'all are kind of tall. What about you?
I'm 5'6", so I would expect anything 5'8". Or
you don't care about the
that,
heels or anything?
I really don't.
No, this is a surprise. Most girls are like, I got to be able to wear the heels in them same height. What about you?
So I'm 5'3". I'm more inclined to men who are in the 6 foot range. Yeah, but I don't mind like 5'11".
You could settle.
Yeah.
Settle.
Settle.
Oh, I know. Everybody, that's such a horrible word today, guys. It's okay.
I would accept, not settle.
I see. To me, settle isn't even a bad word because like it has a negative connotation because everybody makes it negative. Right. But in reality, there's a lot of people that you look around like very happy couples that you could say that woman settled on some things or that man settled on something, but they're really fucking happy and they're very successful together. So. Like there's some things where sometimes I've literally talked to some people that are married and they've been like, you know what, I didn't want to settle for these things with this woman, but I did it anyways, and I'm fucking thankful I did it.
They got past settling.
Yeah.
At that point, this is like
it's not the same. Yeah. What about you?
My height preference.
Yeah.
I'm 5'4", so anybody really taller than me, I like to leave the tall ones for women who really need them.
Yeah.
Thank you. That's so kind. We appreciate you.
How respectful.
Yeah, I like that.
But no, for real, like as long as they're taller than me, it's not that hard to be taller than me. Smaller than me is insane because you got a lot of nerve.
You got a lot of nerve.
As long as you're taller than me, and I don't wear. If he's super tall,
no,
I can get with that. Oh no, I can get with that. That's usually like my exes have been shorter. Like my situations have been taller. So I guess the only thing I take serious is like an inch or two taller, so we can really get.
Well, that's actually like something that we like to bring up sometimes. So why don't we go ahead and bring it up? If y'all had to choose between the guy that was tall but he had the small thingy,
no, we not talking no
or the short guy, he's 5'7", but he got the big one. If y'all had to choose between the two, we're gonna start with you. You have to choose one of these two. They're both the same attractive level.
They're both equally like.
We're gonna both say that they're both attractive. They're not sexy, but they're like 7s or 8s.
They're 7s or 8s.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Regardless, I don't need all the background because I know that where I'm going. I know exactly where I'm going.
So you take the short guy with the bigger thing?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
What about you?
I've been in both experiences, and honestly, I like more personality than when it comes to ranges, just because I've gone through it.
I'm agreeing.
And people know how to work it. People know how to work it. So taller people.
Taller people?
Yeah.
Okay. What about you?
I guess we're the same height, babe.
No.
So
I'm going with
size
size.
queen.
Yeah.
We doing
Size.
What Slim Thug said in that one song.
What did he say?
6'6" long.
Jesus. Size queens at the table, guys. What about you?
Yeah, I'm gonna go for the short man.
Okay.
It's
Sure,
levels,
she's going.
case by case.
Huh?
It's case by case.
It's case, but if you have to choose one of these two.
I don't want no small nothing.
Okay, so you gotta take the short guy, even though you'd be taller than him possibly. What about you?
Yeah. Well, for me, I mean, what that mouth do? That's my answer because I mean I know how to work whatever situation to make me do what I need to do. But what is that mouth doing? That's what I need to know.
Okay.
So.
What about you?
I
You have to choose between the two. You have to choose between one of these.
Okay, well, I would choose the short guy because he's definitely packing, but I'll be very upset if he's packing so much. His confidence, his ego is so
Destroyed by it,
and it just wrecks the whole experience. You know what I'm saying? So it just kind of depends, I guess.
I didn't even.
Well, now I want to know. Now I want to know though. Okay, so like do y'all believe in like small dick energy, big dick energy? Like if a guy has big, so it's like you used that before. Has everybody here at the table like used those terms before?
Yeah.
I've never been
I've used those terms.
Fooled. If you got big dick energy, you literally, I found out. I seen it and I found out like, oh, that's why you act like that. Like,
Okay. So y'all have all used those terms though before? Like y'all have all. So like now,
some people that claim that, and
I don't use that.
What I want to know is like, would y'all be mad if a guy was shaming y'all for like y'all's vaginas and saying that like y'all are wizard sleeves, that y'all got a bull vagina, like I mean it's fine. Like if y'all want to shame, I don't mind y'all shaming men's parts, but a lot of women who shame men's parts also are like, I'm all about body.
I mean,
but hold on. A lot of women are sometimes like, I'm all about body positivity movement. Like I'm not about shame. I'm not going to shame women for being fat, but I'm going to shame a man for his dick.
I would never.
So
just like we don't want.
I would never shame a man in his face. I'm definitely going to talk about you with my homegirls.
It's definitely going to be low key.
You're talking about our preference. You're not talking about what I did. So I didn't disagree.
Well, that's why I was asking. Have y'all just used these terms before? Because the big thing, like I said, because most people don't want to shame a fat girl. But y'all would shame a guy for his dick size. So it's just, there's a little bit of adult.
It depends on their
attitude.
attitude.
If I have to humble you, like I will definitely do that. Let me snatch that up.
Guys don't want roast beef.
Everybody, for everybody watching, it's super hard for them to hear whenever everybody's interrupting, all talking at the same time. So please, I'm gonna ask things. I'm gonna point at one person at a time, so it's not like going crazy. Now I want to know something else that y'all prefer. Income. What's the income that y'all want? Once again, we're not gonna say y'all's dream guys. Like this is a guy that's realistic, guys, that y'all can actually get.
To settle so bad.
It's not. Hold on. I'm asking y'all to be realistic, and you think that's settling.
Yes.
That's really sad.
Yes.
That is extremely fucking sad.
Why is it that you can't make your own reality? Isn't that a thing? You know what I'm saying?
Because
if
we
lower
gotta
your standards, you're gonna meet those standards.
Well, what you gotta understand is we live in reality, in the real world. In the real world, you don't know. You gotta understand, reality is reality for everybody. If you look at the statistics, most women are not getting good relationships right now. Okay, so like if we want to really look at the facts, y'all are getting destroyed right now by the sexual marketplace. Like men are too. I'm not gonna sit here and say that men are doing better. They're not. But there's a lot of men that are pieces of shit. There's a lot of women that are pieces of shit, and everybody sucks at fucking relationships.
And I think that's not so on your standards. I think that's also an issue on other people because they're lying and they're creating the image that you want.
I agree that they're lying, but you gotta understand, people see red flags and then they keep moving forward. This is something that's very normal today. People see green flags and they're like, oh, I don't actually like that.
Yeah,
green flags are actually not cool to y'all. Yeah. Red flags though are attractive because women are attracted to the dark triad trait. It's a fact. Hold on. There's a fact that women are attracted to the dark triad trait. I can show you statistic and study after study that women love men that are actually pieces of shit, that lie and do all the horrible things. Y'all love it, okay? And y'all keep pursuing it. Women are not. See, women fall in love with their ears, and men fall in love with their eyes. So if a man says the right things, if he manipulates correctly, y'all are gonna fall for him.
Right. And I don't think that.
May I speak?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, so this is the thing. With life comes experience.
Yeah, talk a little bit closer if you can.
With life comes experience, right? So for me, this is the thing. I'm not gonna sit here and pretend like I have all of life experience. But what I do know is when I have had a failed relationship, I'm gonna take pointers and tips, not just from what he did, but also from what I did. And then I'm gonna move forward to the next situation. And I'm gonna apply those same learning experiences to what I'm trying to do now. Now, I'm not gonna sit here and be like, okay, I don't have no exceptions or anything like that, because the one thing that I do recognize is that women, we move in relationships off of like possibility. you know what I'm saying, or that hopefulness or their potential, you know what I'm saying? But it comes a point in your life where you're past potential. Like, yeah, you got potential, but so do I. So who's putting some action to this shit? You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, it's about what's really actually happening. You can have all the potential in the world, but if you ain't really doing nothing with that, then I'm not gonna match myself with you, especially if I'm in the point where I'm trying to put my potential into action. So it's not about settling. It's not about me being attracted to red flags. Maybe in my younger days, I wanted the bad boy, but really, I just want a peace of mind. I want a nigga with a good dick, and I just want somebody that got the bag that can come and match me, match my energy. That's all I want.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Whatever that looks like, that's what it looked like.
Well, the big reason why I bring this up a lot is because it's always ego. There's only one thing that makes somebody think they're up here and other people are here. It's always ego. It's always an ego. And I don't care what anybody says. You have to fully get rid of that ego to ever be a successful person in a relationship. You have to, because me and my girl, we're constantly serving each other. Constantly serving each other. There's never who's doing more or less. No, it's a constant battle of who's outdoing the other one. And that is the problem. And it takes extremely low ego to be able to do something like that.